Hey guys, got a trouble call for a well pump that's not running. Customer doesn't know what the problem is. They use it to fill a tank, and then they use the tank to fill trucks for dust control. And they don't know why it's not working. It's been down for a day or two, and I think the problem is probably connected to a recent spat of power outages we had in that area right after a thunderstorm and windstorm event. Could be as simple as a control fuse being blown or a mainline fuse. Basically, that's what the first thing I'll check is just make sure the controls are working and that supply voltage is what we want, and then see why it's not filling. I believe it runs on a float switch or two, and that could also be out, but we'll just rule all that out, try and get it running first, and then try and figure out why it's not running automatically. And if anything's weird, then we'll just look closer at whatever's weird. But that's kind of the order of it, is start with voltage checks and figure out, confirm if there's voltage where there should be, and kind of run it through its paces. That usually leads to where the problem is, so it's a simple place to start. But I don't think it'll take too long. Should be pretty quick. But those are famous last words, so we'll see you when we get there. Alright, there's the tank. There's the wellhead. There's the control panel. Pretty rustic, but it works. So yeah, first things first, where's the voltage and is it good? First thing we'll check is our line power coming in. 208, 208, 207, perfect. And we'll just check the ground real quick. Okay, so now we know our supply voltage is good. Probably means the problem is right here. We're in off. Is our overload tripped? Doesn't look like it. Nope, that's not tripped. Let's try run it in automatic. Clamp on so we can see what kind of amps it does. Nothing. Okay, there is one other place to check our power. Up here we have this control fuse. Ah, there we go. Ooh, and there's no power on either side of it. That's interesting. Oh, no wonder. It helps if you close the disconnect switch. So, let's try again. So, let's just make sure we've got control power. Okay. So we've got 120 on the line side of the fuse, nothing on the load side. It's a little 4 amp. Is this a spare or is this blown? Let's check this fuse here. This one's good. I hate to just throw it in. Without knowing what's going to happen and without having any spares on hand. But let's see what happens. Put that in. Go back to volts. Did it just instantly pop? Nope, it's holding now. I
bet that's it. Unfortunately, I don't know why it popped, but let's see if we put it in auto. There she goes, sucks right in, 34 amps. 34. 35. 34. Looks good. Also get volts with it running. 204. 204. 204. Seems like it might have just been this bad fuse. Let's see if we got any flow. Sounds like it. A little bit of flow. Let's see what our GPM is. So one time around is 100. We'll start right there at 20. 10 seconds, we got to about 15. Let's say 14. 15 seconds, we did 10, 20 gallons in 15. So 15 times 4 is 60. 20 times 4 is 80. So about 80 GPM. Good. I think we're up and running. He's in auto. Volts are good. I wonder what blew the fuse. Unfortunately, I don't have an answer. But oh, it could be, because see, okay, look right here. Our power line 1 comes in here to here, and here's our tap to our fuse. If something were to happen with this feeder during a power outage, this voltage would go all wonky, like way low, and it could be that this coil sucking in could blow that fuse, I suppose. But yeah, at this point I don't know what could have popped it. This is a good reminder for me to pack some spare fuses on my truck. Pretty simple. Blown fuse. Blown fuse, now everything's working again. Alright. See you on the next one.